We've been working with our partner Katai for the last couple of years to develop a range of camera devices that we can deploy into tons of different applications. We have two versions, the Bluejay camera, which is a 360-degree camera and audio array. And we have the smaller version, which we call the Hummingbird, which is a 140-degree camera with built-in audio as well. This is everything you need. This has the UC engine in there as well, which supports Zoom, Teams, and Google Meet right out of the box. Everything you see here is wireless. The only thing I'm doing here is running this camera with power. It connects to the display or the projector in your space over a wireless connection, and you can control it everywhere from your cell phone. In terms of deployment, it really couldn't be any simpler. For students who have been remote for many months now, the challenge has been feeling included in the school process. This we can put in the middle of a classroom. You could start the class in a 360-degree mode, and they could see people actually sitting in the class and not feel quite so isolated when they're staring at their laptop at home. Conversely, we could use the same technology in a corporate environment. Instead of the camera being under the display where it typically is at the far end of the conference room, we can put these in the center of the table. So people are looking at each other in the meeting, and the people at the far end feel a lot more included. Healthcare is a very similar situation to corporate these days. They need to enable a lot of spaces, so that works the same way. Another way that this could help as well is the concept of telehealth deployments. We're seeing experimentation done with telehealth pods that can be placed in where people are. And a camera such as this is far less intrusive into that environment. The old PTZ, pan-tilt zoom cameras that we're used to seeing, people feel very self-conscious with those. Something like this is far less intrusive. And the doctor could be zooming in on parts of the patient, for instance, without them being aware of it necessarily and feeling a lot less self-conscious. A version of this particular camera we've developed can be battery operated and will connect over the cellular network instead of the Wi-Fi network. So this literally could be deployed into rural communities, and it would be approximately the same size as that, just with a battery pack on the bottom. You could then just operate it completely from a user's cell phone. I'm excited by the fact that we have a product now that can be deployed in so many different modes. It doesn't matter whether you're operating in healthcare, education, or the corporate environment, there's an application for you right here. The lower cost point of deploying this also means that everybody can be included. We're not going to have single rooms that have a single purpose anymore. We can enable every space. And for that, I think this is the biggest change in our industry in many years.